Oh shit, oh take, pray them niggas go, hey. Oh, we sell the clowns around, it look like circus show, hey. This is not the album.
Alright guys, what is up? Welcome back to Swift Nation and welcome back to another reaction video, guys. Today, we're going to be reacting to 2 true scary Instagram horror stories. So this should be interesting. This is a video uploaded by Mr. Nightmare. He actually uploaded it yesterday. And how convenient. We made a reaction video a couple days ago when I was still in California. We reacted to what was it? Just was it just like 3 horror stories? Just like 3 scary horror stories by Mr. Nightmare. His video before this one, the one previous to this one, and 4 days later, we're reacting to another one. So thank you for being convenient, Mr. Nightmare. But anyway, guys, we're gonna react to this. I will link the original video in the description down below if you guys can go check it out for yourself. And without further ado, guys, here we go. 2 true scary Instagram horror stories. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. All right. So I've seen the Snapchat one, but I haven't seen the Instagram one since it was just uploaded yesterday. Ooh, we already got some. So how old are you? Oh my god, dude. If I see those people, I just block them immediately. I don't... Nah.
I have an Instagram account with 1,100 followers.
Ooh.
I had it set to public so anybody could come onto my page and look at my pictures, like them, and comment on them.
Okay.
So oftentimes I'd get people I didn't know liking my pictures and commenting on them.
Same.
But one person stood out from the rest. I remember his first comment on one of my photos. It was a beach picture with one of my friends.
Damn.
So I was wearing a swimsuit. I had like 11 comments on it, but one of them was from somebody I didn't know.
237.
It was 3 flame emojis. I clicked the man's profile. He had 3 pictures, 80 followers, and he was following over 200 people, including me.
I only
All
follow
3
like
of his
40
pictures
people.
were of him, selfies, which didn't look right given that he looked like he was 40 or 50. I didn't mind though, it's expected to happen
Red
to a
flags.
certain extent. However, after that photo, it started becoming a thing where the man would just comment on every new photo I posted.
Wow.
One comment just said hot. This one was a little creepier, honestly. But then 2 days later, after posting my next picture, the man didn't comment this time. Instead, he sent me a direct message.
Ooh.
It said, "Hey, I just wanted to tell you that you're beautiful, even though I'm like 30 years older than you, LOL.
Oh.
I responded, LOL, thanks, which I'm surprised I did. Most people would have probably ignored it.
Yeah.
He got back
Just
to me
block
with,
him.
I would kill to meet a girl like you. I replied
block
10
him.
minutes later with thanks, hoping he wouldn't say anything else. But he got back to me with, maybe one day I'll meet you, ... LOL.
Wow.
I didn't reply to that one. I found everything about the guy creepy, but I didn't block him. I figured, why get rid of a free follow and likes? I hadn't heard from him until I posted a new photo. This one of my sister Carol and I in front of our house. The man commented quickly on the photo, saying, "You and your sister
Probably
are
has
so
those
cute."
post notifications on.
Now it was becoming too much for me, so I removed the comment and blocked him.
There you go. Finally.
Later
I
in
would
the
just
day,
blocked him the
Carol and I
moment he
were home
freaking
alone.
started
I
direct
was in the
messaging me.
bathroom doing my nails, getting ready to go out. I noticed a car I didn't recognize pull up in front of the house through the window. But only the front. The rest of the car was covered by the bush that separates our front yard from the neighbors. The headlights shut off, but I didn't see anyone step out of the car. I took note of this only because we're on a dead-end block, so we don't get any through traffic. I
Okay.
shut the blind just because I was on full display. My sister was in her room on her laptop when the time came for me to leave. I didn't bother saying goodbye. Usually we just text each other that we're going out anyway. I went to my car, looking at the mysterious car, which revealed to be a Maxima. The tinted windows mixed with the darkness of the night made it impossible to see inside of it. I got in my car, did a 3-point turn, and drove down the one-sided street to the nearest main road. I went to a social gathering at a friend's house. I wouldn't call it a party, but a decent amount of drinking went on.
Okay.
I cut myself off a little early since I knew I had to drive. But still, I'll admit, and I don't condone this kind of behavior whatsoever, I was pretty tipsy when I was driving home. It was only a 5-minute drive though. I pulled up to my house, and the first thing I noticed was the Maxima still parked out front.
Oh my god.
I needed to know whose car was that. I passed it slowly, but still couldn't see inside of it. I parked and texted a few friends that I got home safe before stepping outside and walking up to my house. I was eyeing that car parked out front all the way up to the front door, where I dropped my keys. At which point, for whatever reason, I was too scared to bend over and look for them. Instead, I rang the doorbell like 5 times so my sister would answer quickly. She never answered the door though, so I was forced to get on my knees and look for the keys.
Oh no, he's in the house.
They actually landed right on the doormat.
He's in the
I opened
house?
the door and went inside pretty swiftly. Taking
Swiftly.
one last look at the Maxima before shutting the door.
I had to.
It was past midnight, but my sister was usually still up this late, so I dizzily but quietly walked up the stairs and down the hall towards her door. And oddly enough, it was wide open, but the lights were out. Maybe she went out for once. I crept into the room, and my heart skipped a beat as my mind tried to put together the faint noise I was hearing. It took me a while to realize it was a whisper. The whisper of my sister. It was coming from the closet.
Oh my god.
The closet was cracked open, and I saw my sister peeping her eyes through the crack. She was visibly shaken and appeared to be crying. I knelt down next to her and opened the closet all the way, whispering, "What's going on?" She didn't say anything though. She just kept putting her finger on her lips, telling me to be quiet. I tugged at her arm to pull her out of the closet, and when she was out, I pushed the closet shut quietly. This revealed my sister's room again, as well as somebody clear as day standing direct center in my sister's room.
Oh my god.
I don't know if he was facing us or not, but that didn't matter, because we both wailed as we ran together. I felt the vibrations of the man standing close behind us. We went straight for the car. I was able to lock the doors without even a second to spare before the man chasing us tried the door handle. When he realized it was locked, he started bashing at the window with his shoulder, all while my sister was screaming and wailing, making the matter worse. Through the intensity of the situation, I still was able to make the connection. It was the same man who had been stalking me on Instagram. I had to do a 3-point turn, but all the while I was honking the horn to get as much attention as possible from the neighbors.
Wow.
I think it worked because he got into his car, which turned out to be the Maxima, and did a 3-point turn as well. At first we thought he was tailing us, but instead he booked it past us and down another street to never be seen again.
Wow.
At that point we just turned around and went back to the house. I called our parents and then the police.
Good idea.
The police were able to find out how the man broke in, through an upstairs window. He climbed up a ladder onto the awning and boosted himself up to the windowsill.
The hell did he get a
I
ladder
told the
from?
police about how he was stalking me on Instagram and must have somehow found my address when I posted my most recent picture with my sister, which included my house number. I tried to help them by giving the man's Instagram account, but when I went to the blocked accounts section, it was empty. That meant that the man already deleted his Instagram. Therefore, even if there is a way for Instagram to track deleted users, it didn't matter because I didn't remember the man's username. So I hate to say it, but there was nothing the police could do, and I knew it.
You should have
I've since set my
screenshot it or
Instagram to
something.
private and really only accept follow requests from people I know now.
There you go.
I'm also a lot more paranoid and wary of posting revealing photos.
Yeah, don't post a photo with your address at the back. That's just stupid. And don't have like your location thing on for like what city or like what street you're on or whatever, because you can do that.
I came across
story
something
2.
recently that has been freaking me the hell out. Before I get into my discovery,
that
let
a
me
real
just get
bedroom?
into a little
That doesn't even look
backstory
real.
that makes the discovery even more disturbing. For the past few weeks or so, on several occasions, while either trying to sleep in my bed or doing something in my room with a light on at night, I would hear a single, faint yet audible tap on my window. I hardly want to call it a tap, because none of the sounds really resembled an intentional tap. It sounded more so like something accidentally being scraped or pressed against the glass very briefly. At first, I thought it was just bugs flying into the window. But as the same sound kept happening at least 2 or 3 times a week, I started to get freaked out by it. So I told my dad, and he of course told me it's nothing, probably just bugs like I initially thought. So nothing happened for a few nights. But then, I got a text from a friend. Well, not a friend, just some guy I used to have a class with who somehow coerced me into giving him my number. He said, "Hey, I don't know if you remember me. We used to have a class together. I just wanted to let you know about this. I stumbled upon it by accident. And if you're unaware of it, that's pretty disturbing." Then he added a link to the bottom of the message. I pressed it, and it took me to an Instagram page. The page was titled JP Unofficial. Those were my initials. But that wasn't the first thing I noticed. The first thing I noticed was the profile picture, which was me. And then, the 45 pictures uploaded to that account were all of me. They weren't like pictures that I took though, they were all candid. I mean, like, they were pictures I never even knew were taken. Some were of me at the beach, some were of me sitting in my car, but the newer ones got even weirder.
It's probably her sleeping.
Some were of me in my backyard.
Oh, I thought she was
And
going
then
to say
the worst
bed.
ones were the most recent. There were pictures of me in my room, taken from outside my window.
Yep.
Some
Dude,
of me
I just
sitting
got
on
the
bed
chills.
doing homework or texting.
I literally, like, look at this!
Others of me standing,
You see
with
the
one
goosebumps?
even of me in my
I just
underwear.
got chills. What?
I felt sick. I felt like crying and throwing up. All of the pictures had at least 2 or 3 likes.
I just got, like...
Some had comments, but not comments pointing out how wrong this is. They were comments encouraging it, saying things like, "Go for it," or "hot," or "What'd I do if I could get my hands on her?"
Oh my god.
The captions on the photos, too. They were all things like, "The love of my life," or "She went to the beach today," or "I just like to watch her."
Oh my god.
My mouth was twitching as a tear rolled down my face. I was so disturbed, I can't even describe the emotions I was feeling.
Dude, I'd be terrified. I got chills. I actually got
There was a
chills. I
sound
never
again
get
at the
chills.
window. The sound. The unintentional scrape or tap. And then it clicked. It made sense now. When I put 2 and 2 together, I simply snapped. I lost it and screamed louder than I'd ever screamed before. My dad came rushing in with open arms to hug me and ask what's wrong.
Oh my god.
I showed him the Instagram page and explained the taps at the window. Well, explained is a stretch.
I just got chills again.
I was a mess and could barely speak clearly.
Oh my god.
My dad's expression went from gentle to horrified to downright angry. He rushed outside screaming, making a scene for the neighbors, looking for the stalker. He then came inside and called the police. I gave the police the Instagram account and requested they track it as soon as possible.
Good idea.
Law enforcement put the request into Instagram.
This time they
By
actually
the time
know
it was
the
received,
username.
the account was deleted, but it didn't matter because Instagram was still able to recover the info.
There you go.
And usage was traced to an old iPod Touch. Unfortunately, the device was untraceable. It was either destroyed or it had its Wi-Fi turned off permanently. My dad saw how messed up I was, and he plans on moving us out of the house within the month.
Yeah, good idea, bro. That's...
Luckily, there haven't been any new sounds. But I've also made sure to keep all my blinds shut 24/7, and always make sure I'm not being tailed while driving.
Bro, that is...
All I could think to say to everybody
Crazy.
is keep your Instagram private, and always be alert to your surroundings.
Alright, and that's that. Well, I actually got chills on that second one. I am not gonna lie. I hope you guys enjoyed that 13-minute and 4-second video. That was actually... I think that's by far the creepiest Mr. Nightmare video I think I have seen. Like, ever. That was actually... See, I don't have my Instagram private. And... I'm not going to say that pedophiles only go for girls, because that's not true. They go for all children, kids of all ages. Doesn't matter what gender they are, just to get their hands on them. But I mean, the reason why I don't have a private account, because I know most people do on Instagram, but the reason why I don't have a private account is just because I'm a YouTuber and I want my fans to find me easier. because I feel like if I have a private account, if a fan comes across my Instagram account, that they might think that it's not me because it's private. It could be like a fake with just like the profile picture doesn't even look like my profile picture on Instagram is just you can't tell it's me. And I don't have like my old bio. I used to have like 30,000 subscribers and all that, but now I just have like my Snapchat and my Twitter. And so that's why I'm not a private account, because if I was a private account, if a fan came across me, if they're trying to find my Instagram account, unless they find it through like the Instagram link in the description of all of my videos, because that's legit. My Instagram name is Mr. Swift B3D. But like, I'm not private, I'm public, so it's easier for my fan base to find me. And I don't have one follower that's really sketchy and really creepy. A lot of you guys go through like all my photos and just spam me with likes. I load on Instagram and I have like 400 likes, and I'm like, what the hell, did my photo get promoted or something? And it's just all one person scrolling down for like an hour, just like how do you have that much time to like all my photos? The people who have done that, I bet you there's a couple of them watching this. You guys, that's hilarious. I shout out to you guys for honestly doing that, spending like 10 minutes of your life just spamming all my photos with likes. But that's the reason why I'm not private. I'm public so my fan base can find me, and most YouTubers and most people are. So that's like the main reason why I'm not a private account. I used to be private, but before I had my YouTube channel, I was private on all my accounts. I was never public. But yeah, I've had a couple like sketchy guys message me and DM me and stuff. I just block them. Like, as soon as I get one like DM from someone that, I mean, all the fans always say that they're a fan, but like if their profile picture looks sketchy AF, and if they're saying weird things, because like I like when you guys DM me, but like when they're just like a sketchy person, because you can always tell when someone's sketchy, right? I block them. I don't have a lot of people blocked on Instagram. I maybe have like 6-7 people blocked on Instagram. That's it. But yeah, so that's why I'm a public account. I'm not a private account, just so you guys can find me easier, which makes sense. You know, the next thing you know is like it's unlikely to see like Selena Gomez with like, how many followers does she have? She has over like 100 million, right? Just all of a sudden just go private. I mean, it's not gonna happen. And I'm not relating myself to Selena Gomez in any way. I'm public so you guys can find me in an easier way. So yeah, that's why. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, I will link the original video in the description down below if you guys want to go check it out for yourself. And that was, again, by far the creepiest Mr. Nightmare video I think I've come across. That was insane. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you're watching at night, good night. Don't let the bed bugs bite, and make sure you don't hear any taps at your window, because it could be a crazy guy with a old sketchy iPod Touch. Is that what he said? Taking photos and making an Instagram account all related to you. So make sure, sleep tight. Hope you don't hear any taps on your window, and hopefully nobody sneaks into your sister's bedroom while you're out at a party, whatever. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave a like, subscribe if you guys are new, and I'll catch you guys all in the next one. Peace. Ooh.